Cool. Make sure we're on the same map. Yep. All right. So, while somebody finishes their Funyuns, I'll do a recap.
That was a piece of pizza, actually. Sorry.
Damn, that's all crust.
Yeah, that's it. Is it extra crispy?
That was a crunchy bubble.
My favorite part.
They overcooked it a little bit. It's a little burnt.
All right, so as a recap, it seemed like a good idea at the time, but frost giants and winter wolves proved to be tougher foes than first thought. Thankfully, Nimbus Snow was able to defuse the situation by convincing the giants that Artisember was back in Mesro. A lie, of course, with the penalty of a fight to the death if discovered. But what are the chances you'll ever see the giants again?
He said, snickering.
Yeah, what are the chances?
Yeah, what are they? You made your way to the sanctuary in Kir Sibal, and after fighting off a gargoyle incursion, you were greeted by a teen girl named Mwaxanare, who claimed to be the Queen of Chult. And here it is. Here's where you find yourselves. Rising after bowing to Mwaxanare, who seems enraptured by your obeisance. She turns to her little brother, and I'll put the hand up out. Let's see. Do I still have it up? Oh, where'd it go? Show everyone. There we go. There she is with her little brother. She says, "See, little brother, this is the proper respect due to the royal line. Soon all of Chult will welcome my return." And the little boy, you see, he's got, like, you can see it in the picture there. He's got like a little, like, beak mask, and he straps it around and ties it behind his head, and he just kind of like flaps his arms like they're wings, bark, and just kind of runs off. And she sort of rolls her eyes. "What brings you here to Kir Sibal?" she says, as her little brother, he kind of like swoops down. He's really running. He's not actually flying. He thinks he is, though. And he's kind of like soaring with his arms in between all of you, kind of checking you out. And
what is the Iroquois response?
What's that?
What's the response of the Iroquois?
The Iroquois, they bowed, and as soon as she kind of begins speaking, she sort of like raises her hand, and they rise to it, and then they sort of bow to her, and then go about her business.
We were encouraged to come here by Nafir. He is one of your warriors who we helped free. He was caught by the Terrafolk at Firefinger. Are you the queen of everyone here?
Kind of looking around that they're all birds and she's not.
Yes. They all sort of like look nervously at her, and she says, "Of all of Chult, have you not heard of Queen Mwaxanare?"
Well, I am a stranger of this land, my queen. I apologize and mean no disrespect. I did not realize that there was a queen of Chult. However, I am honored to meet her.
Very well. And what brings you to Kir Sibal? I understand he said you were encouraged to come here by Nefir. For what purpose?
We are searching. Perhaps you've heard there's a great and powerful curse that affects all the land, that is killing people, not allowing them to be brought back from the dead.
And she nods, yeah.
We wish to go to Omu, and Nafir had mentioned to us early in our travels that you could teach us the power of flight, or someone here could.
She kind of laughs under her breath. "Not I, silly one." But you notice that when you said Omu, she kind of like cocked an eyebrow. And she's like, Ah, but you say you're headed to Omu.
Yes. I mean, that is our plan. Do you have business there as well?
If you intend to honor your queen, I suppose you have business there for me.
Oh, what is your business, my queen?
Well, certainly we could kill two birds with. And he starts looking.
Yeah.
We could kill two fish. That is the term, I believe.
Oh,
is used now.
yeah. Yes. Kill two fish with one hook.
You hear a lot of chirping and squawking. Yeah, she scratches her head. We are true. It is in exile. If all of the provinces knew of our situation, then they would come to our aid. But perhaps it would be best if we had some symbol of our royal line. I have heard that there is a symbol of just such a thing in Omu. A very powerful artifact. It's known as the Skull Chalice of Chigakari.
The skull chalice. Ooh, is that the skull that people drink out of?
She nods her head.
Ooh.
Indeed. With this chalice, it is a symbol of our royal line. I feel like it'd garner much support among the Omuans. And most certainly the merchant princes of Port Nyanzaru would graciously step aside and let us take charge of Port Nyanzaru and Chult as a whole.
Oh, I have no doubt.
Yes. I am sure that they would. Do you know where in Omu this skull is, or is it just rumor?
I have only heard that it is in Omu.
Do you have a picture of the skull, or is it just a skull that looks like a cup?
Perhaps Asharra has a picture of the skull.
Yes.
I could lead you to her. You're here to see Asharra, are you not?
Yes, if she can possibly teach us how to fly. I understand there may be some...
Her eyes go like super wide when you say that. And she says, I don't know about that. You will have to talk to her. And like all of the Aarakocra, like when you say that, they're gasp.
We're not trying to take your thing. Your thing is your thing. We are simply trying to travel by flight, if possible. But we can discuss that with her if you point us.
And gather information that would help us in our quest.
Yes.
Very well. I will take you to her.
Thank you very much, my queen. And is this the prince?
Prince Na.
Prince Na. Hello, Prince Na.
He's flying around you.
Ah.
You see him and he's like super shy, just like, pushes the mask up over his face a little more and flies away.
I see. Everything seems to be perfectly sane here. Yes, let us go.
Old person.
Okay. Yeah, so she leads you out of the monastery and up the flights of stairs, like up here. And she points out this building here, and she points out that those are the royal residences, and that's where she and Na stay. And explain that the Aarakocra they're... I think you gather maybe that they're wards of the Aarakocra. Make an insight check, anyone who wishes to. Okay.
Oh,
yeah.
I don't see shit. Hickabee, though.
Yeah, Hickabee and Baloo, and I don't know if we touched on this last time, but yeah, so the bird folk don't really need stairs, so, it's unusual that there are stairs here. So this temple obviously was built for humans. And Ubtal, you recognize, or maybe that you've learned, is more of a human god, and that the Aarakocra favor the Wind Dukes. I think we did touch on that.
Okay. Fine.
So you make your way past there, and you find yourselves up towards the top here, and in this general area. And the simple structure is more a library, it seems. You can even see inside. There's no door, but there are two heavily armed and armored Aarakocra standing outside the door. And they are much beefier than the Aarakocra that you'd seen, even the warriors. And they sort of crossed Yikawa's in front of the doorway. And Mwaxanare says, "They're here to see Asharra. Nefir." And they nod, and Mwaxanare goes in. She turns to you and says, "Wait here for one moment." And she goes inside. The guards cross their halberds in front of the door again. And Na kind of just like looking over the edge. And from the edge, I mean, it's a sheer drop. It's, as it says there, 630 feet to the ground. And you can feel the breeze, and it just sort of rocks the whole building and platform that you're standing on.
And does she and her brother, I mean, do they seem like just completely not even bothered by the height in terms of I guess lack of, anything for like railings or anything? They're just completely
no
comfortable?
OSHA approved handrails. Yeah, I think, well, you can tell that they've been here for some time. They do walk closer to the cliffside than the outside. They're not as careless as the Aarakocra, who can fly, of course. So you don't get the sense that they can fly on how close they sort of hug to the wall, but they don't seem bothered by it. So after a moment, she comes out and she says, "She blesses you with her presence. Please come inside." And the guardsmen look inside, and you see an older Aarakocra sitting at a desk with a quill, and she's writing. There's books stacked up, papers and scrolls all over the desk, and she kind of like motions for you to come inside. They part ways for you.
Thank you very much for seeing us.
And I kind of bow.
Yes. No need to bow for me. I am not a queen. And she's actually got little round glasses. And she stands up, and you can see actually there's like some graying in her feathers, and you can tell she's older. And she takes the glasses off and rubs her eyes. She puts down her quill. "The saviors of Nefir, welcome to Kir Sibal." And she holds out her arms.
I take her arm.
I go in for a big hug.
Oh, geez.
Thank you very much. I think this is very nice of you.
Yeah. She's like, "Whoa, whoa, and you can tell, you can feel like her bird bones inside are very brittle.
Is the queen still in the room with us?
Yeah, but Na was not permitted inside. So, and even Mwaxanare, who is kind of, sort of felt like she was in charge in the sanctuary, she's just sort of wallflower up against the back wall, just standing there.
We come to get guidance. As you may or may not know, there is a curse that is troubling the land, in which it is not able to raise people from the dead.
The rotting darkness. I have heard of this.
It has many names, and rotting darkness is not the worst I've heard. So that is apt. We are going to Omu to attempt to stop this.
We have to fight the Lich.
Possibly. We're going to see if we can perhaps not die and kill the Lich or get what we need. We're working that out. But
she holds up her. She like stops you. Nefir spoke of your bravery in Firefinger, and for that, you have our deepest appreciation.
Thank you.
What can we offer you?
The power of flight.
She kind of looks back and sits back in her chair. And she says, he spoke of the dance of 7 winds.
He did, and from what I'm gathering, it was really poor on his part to do so because we all were looking forward to this, and it just feels we've insulted everyone, and I apologize.
She says, he is a bold but fine warrior, perhaps hasty with promises.
Well, it would help us, as you know better than us. This land is very dense with forests, the undead. We even came across some frost giants, if you can believe that.
Frost giants, you don't say.
Yes, and flying would make things much, much easier.
That is a rare gift indeed. Do you understand?
I do.
We
I
know
do.
of its worth.
First,
Gary, you cut out.
no, I paused.
That was a deep pause. I was like, oh.
It was like first, and then an instant silence, and I'm like,
I went first, and then I realized, wait, I've already touched on that. So that's like trying to wrap it back around. I agree that your cause is noble, but before I bestow my gift upon you, I need you to do something for me first.
Sure, absolutely. We have a. But we will do this. What can we help you with?
The ritual requires a black orchid. This flower only grows in the gardens of Nangalore. I think 1.5, 2 days travel maybe for you from here.
Nangalore is the place we were going to go next anyway, right?
Mm-hmm.
I believe so.
I think we were headed that way, so this might work. Do you know anything about Nangalore? Any creatures we may encounter or dangers?
Oh, she laughs, and then you hear the guards outside laughing.
Is that because there's no
It's so
danger?
funny. I do not
There's no
understand.
danger. That's why. It's funny because the place is no danger,
Yeah,
right?
he slaps his thigh. She says, you may find your doom there. It is full of evil cranes and a terrible, terrible descendant of the royal throne, exiled from rulership, a relative of Mwaxanare. And Mwaxanare kind of looks up and says, and just looks at her and kind of lowers her eyes back down.
By crane, you mean bird people or something else?
Yes, birds. Terrible.
Distant relative, a Mwaxanare that we may encounter.
Yes, Zalcore. She was exiled. It is a bit of a long story and a tragic one indeed. She fell out of favor and was exiled to a place built for her, but is now in ruin.
Well, that's no good.
Can I roll an insight to see if they're telling the truth?
Sure.
Why do I bother? Just why do I bother?
Yeah, she seems like she's on a level.
What sort of this Zalcore? What sort of evil is she? I mean, is she a sorcerer, a warrior, something not human anymore?
Yes, all of these things. She is, I think the last is the best to describe. She made a terrible deal with a creature from the Nine Hells.
Oh, she's a demon. Well, I have experience with demons.
She herself is not a devil, but she was cursed, tricked by one. And
They
for
are
that, she
very
was
crafty.
exiled.
So, if we go there, we may encounter her or these evil cranes, but we would find the Black Orchid. Do you know where it lies in Nangalore?
They are
I'm not sure how-
exceedingly
Oh, I'm
rare,
sorry.
even in Nangalore. But that is the only place they grow.
Do they grow in sun, in shade, somewhere that we could more look than versus just a specific area, but more of a general idea of how or where they grow?
She thinks, and maybe sort of scratches below her beak. I don't know specifically. Perhaps, maybe some of both. Nangalore is not a big place. It is a garden.
Yes. No, this is fine. I just want to know if it is it Nangalore must be a ruin by now, is it not? Or is there
Oh,
people that
yes.
live there?
It was built thousands of years ago to honor Zalcore before she made the deal.
So maybe if we find the gardens of the royalty, maybe it's be in there.
Perhaps.
That would be my guess. Because it is a rare. Is it native to Chult? This flower?
Yes. Yes, it is. I have used it before in the...
If we find more than one, should we
Ceremony.
bring you back more than one?
Yes, of course. Absolutely.
Now, hold on up there. When does this thing bloom? Because I don't fancy sitting for a few months waiting to find a flower that ain't going to be blooming.
That's a very good point, Mr. Hickeby.
On a Tuesday. It only blooms on a Tuesday. Shit, it's Thursday.
There is always at least one black orchid, always in bloom in Nangalore.
Okay, that's good to hear.
So,
Okay, what time of day is it?
it's getting close to night, so she sort of offers you the opportunity to stay. There's actually rooms in the sanctuary if you guys wanted to.
That would
Head
be
out in the
most
morning.
kind.
Well, slap my uncle. I'd love to stay, get to talk to some people.
Yeah, okay.
Yes, I would agree. Yes, I would like to stay. And I kind of whisper to Nimbus, Nimbus. I whisper to Hickeby and Baloo, and I'd also like to find out how a human is queen, or what sort of bloodline she has
Okay.
to be queen of Chult.
It is
I
very
don't-
odd.
Yes, I don't want to ask her and offend her.
Is
But-
Mwaxanare still in the room?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you could ask.
Okay.
You could, however you want to handle it. Yeah, she's still in the room, but Na's outside, and Asharra has offered you the opportunity. It's getting
We
late. I best be off. You have the opportunity to stay. I think it's best. We can help you down. I understand it was a little bit of trouble getting up, but a
Oh,
couple
yes.
of the warriors
It hurt a little bit.
A couple of the
Yes,
warriors
we
can
had-
help you up and down.
Thank you.
I am very clumsy.
Queen Mwaxanare, if I can ask a question, and I please do not take offense to this. How are you queen of Chult? In our experiences in Chult, we've only merchant princes. We have not heard of a royal bloodline, and I am interested in that.
Also, what has happened to your parents? Not to be too rude.
Yeah, she like pulls her cloak of feathers around herself, and Asharra says, "Go on, child. This is not the first time nor the last time you'll have to answer this question." And she bows her head a little bit and says, "Our family line has ruled Chult for more than 1,000 years. We had no trouble until the serpents, until the undead were unleashed upon Chult. My father died in a fall, my mother was killed by the evil terrorfolk, and my great-grandmother, she was the last queen, Napaka. She died at the hands of Rosnansi. I am the only one who is left. The Arakokra have hidden me away until such time the jungles can be cleared of this evilness. Then I will retake the throne."
We have heard stories about this Rasnaisi and the evil that he has committed on this land. And he is also someone we are searching for and not to help.
Good. I wish him dead.
As do many. Thank you. I apologize if I've brought or if we have brought any bad memories up.
No.
We were simply curious.
You are brash. It is rude of you to ask, but your queen bestows favor upon you.
Thank you, my queen.
And she like whips around with her cape out the door, and she grabs her little brother. And they sort of like duck into the royal quarters down on Hilwa.
So where's the food?
All right. Yeah, you guys can. Let me shut this guy down. Let's make your way
Where
back
is,
down to the monastery, and they're all cooking dinner, and it's all vegetable fare for the most part. A little fish.
I talked to who's the guy with Nafir?
Yeah, Nafir.
Nafir. Let's find out. Overpromise, buddy. Overpromise.
Yeah, what is up with the gargoyles? Why did they attack you? Where did they come from?
They came from Omu.
Does this happen often?
We run patrols, and we try to keep them away from here, but sometimes they follow back. Not so many, usually. So everything went well, and he's sort of like rubbing his hands together nervously with Asharra.
I mean, as well as it could be, where she laughed at us for asking about the power of flight and is sending us to Nangalore to get a Black Orchid and fight an evil creature that was given prolonged life by a demon. You know, those types of things.
Yeah, thing we do all the time.
Yes.
Sneer.
Did I not say that? I feel like I mentioned that.
Well, we had a lot of things going on. I mean, no.
To be fair, though, I just thought we don't need to stay here tonight. We can go back and put to Port Narazanu for the night, if we choose to do so.
Oh, well, my only concern with that, Mr. Blue, is I assume you're talking about the teleportation that Mr. Sanan had.
Correct.
The last time we tried that, we did end up in a cauldron with evil witches.
Yeah, that was kind of fun. I'd like to take a bath again.
I would not. I would like to delay that if possible.
It tasted good.
But we don't need to go back to Port Nyanzaro.
Hey, Nafir, do you have anything to drink?
Oh, yes, of course. What do you like? We have wine?
Whatever is good.
Yes, we have wine here. We like the lighter wine, and they bring several decanters over of some kind of white wine.
I have not had this wine before.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
not too upset with you, Nafir. We would have saved you even if you didn't promise this.
Yes. And he tells the story, like you guys sit around drinking some of the white wine. He tells the story to everybody. And some of the younger Aarakocran are just like amazed that you guys beat all of the Terrafolk and saved him.
I got kidnapped by a bunch of frog people.
Mr. Nafir, I do have a question or a possible favor I would like to ask you.
Okay.
There are frost giants in the jungle. Is there any way when you are doing your patrols, if you see them, can you track them? And when we return here, if we return here, let us know what direction they are traveling in. They are looking to hurt us.
Yes. Our patrols head south. Do you think they are south of here?
They're-
They went north, I believe, to the shoreline.
I see. Perhaps I could get permission from Asharra for a separate patrol?
That would be, if you are able to do that, I would be in your gratitude, sir.
Very well. Consider it done.
Keep your
At least
space,
I
though.
can-
They can throw rocks very hard.
Yes, they are very big and they throw large rocks and they have wolves. And I
Yeah.
can only imagine the size of the ship they travel in.
I have heard tell of frost giants, but what do they look like?
They are large and blue.
They are as tall as this building.
Yes, they're 20 or 30 feet high. You will know when you see them.
Yes.
And they're very angry.
Yes.
Yes.
I will let you know, but I will not get anywhere near them.
Yes,
do
don't.
not. They are.
Do not.
Yeah, I want to be honest with you. The reason that they are upset with us, especially me, is I was able
He
to.
lied to them.
I defeated
It
one
was
of
a
them.
good lie, too.
I defeated one of them in combat.
He kept us from dying.
No, that's not what happened. I
It is
defeated one.
completely. You were so scared. I think you peed your pants.
I saved him by fighting, and they were upset with us. So just keep them, if you could. That would be amazing if there another patrol could go out.
Yeah. So all of them are like, just like, when you start talking about you defeating them, they're like all like scooting up close to you, like, oh my god, I can't believe it.
No. The
Like a
best
rock star.
thing we ever saw was this giant. Do you guys know the big lizard with the big mouth? It's got little arms.
Tyrannosaurus. Yes.
Yes, Tyrannosaurus. Well, think about that with dead and still walking with vomiting zombies.
No.
Yes.
It was awesome.
And a dragon. We
I made it
defeated
run
the
away.
dragon.
I made it run away.
How?
He
How?
did.
They do not like Torm. They do not like my god. And my god is very powerful, and he
must
speaks
be.
through me. And I destroy zombies, and I made the giant thing run. And we saved Artist to December
They're like, they sure
and
are.
Dragonbait.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen this gentleman?
No.
He's a lizard man with. Is he a lizard man or a dragonborn?
He's a lizard. Well, he's like I think he's a dinosaur,
He's
a human
Sorial.
dinosaur.
I don't. It's kind
Oh,
of
he's a
weird-
slee stack.
Yeah. So yeah, and they're all like, and then he wants to touch your holy symbol.
Oh yes,
Man.
I shouldn't tell you. I will tell them a story of Torm and give them some prayers. That
All right. So you guys chat
I
the
will
night
do-
away, and then I think
liturgy
it's-
to make it sound cool.
Yeah, I think it's maybe if you want, they're probably not in the shape to fly you back down to the Ooptal symbol, which is at the base of the
Oh yeah, sure.
thing. So you can bed there if you want, or you can
Mhm.
you could head out. Okay.
What does the party want to do? I vote for just heading out. But
Yeah,
does
we don't.
anybody-
As far as I know, I was just saying if we need to do anything in Port Arizona, we can do that. If not, then we're all set. I mean,
Isn't it
Does-
approaching night and we need to sleep or something?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
we're gonna sleep. We just meant like the next morning.
or even tonight, we could be ported and stay in the.
Yeah, but I think
inn
the
with
tonight
the
or
cold.
you would need to climb back down the pass.
Oh, wait! I
yeah.
pull out the what's the drink again?
Tej.
Tej.
Yeah, the
Tej.
Tej. I pulled a barrel of Tej out that I have. Have you guys ever had Tej?
I have heard of the amber drink. Yes, you have some.
I do. And I pull out the cask out of the bag of holding and plop it on the table.
Yeah. The stories get louder and some of them obnoxious. There may be a fist fight.
Sorry, or a wing fight.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh no, they have wings outside of their arms, right?
Yeah, they do. That's right. Yeah, wrestling matches. All right, I'm gonna say you guys pass out and you wake up fully rested, although with a headache. Nimbus, you should be fully back. I see you at 45. Is this a new thing? Do you guys see the numbers on the?
Yeah, I
I'm
see that
seeing
on
it
mine.
on mine. Yeah, I see it on mine. I've never saw it before. I thought that was something you did.
Yeah, maybe
Yeah, I see
maybe
it. I see it on the back, so no one else.
Yeah, it must be an update or something. Cool.
yeah, it must be an update, and then only we can see our own guy.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that must be
And
it.
then, but you obviously can see everybody. That makes more sense.
Oh, interesting. Okay, cool.
God sees everyone.
It's probably something that you can change, so you just don't see just the bar or numbers or whatever.
Yeah, I'm messing around with that. But all right, so you guys wake up in the morning, and I think there are people even sleeping, like with their heads on the tables. But you're able to gather enough of the hardy warriors to fly you guys back down to the base, into the jungle a little bit, and you find yourself standing on Ubtel's symbol. It's maybe a day's hike to get back to the canoes, to get back to, or to head down to Nangalore, if you like.
So do we need to do anything in Port Arizona?
I don't think so, Mr. Snan or Mr. Hickabee, Tabaxel.
I'm good.
No, I don't think so.
Or Mr. Leon.
Mark it on your map, and
Okay.
let's go get the other thing done.
Okay.
Let's hit the road. I'm looking to deflower some kind of plant.
Oh, that sounds.
Did your uncle teach you how to do that?
Let's roll some weather here.
Absolutely.
Let's keep that between you and the plant, Mr.
Ooh, heavy storm. Okay. It's a good thing you're walking by foot to get to the...
Dude, what is this table? It's like heavy storm every day. Stuff out.
It's actually
Well,
raining.
it's a jungle.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like living in Florida.
So
Most
so
jungles-
so
most
if it was
jungles
like this
rain
when we
once.
walked out, we were like, okay, we're leaving tomorrow.
All right. So you can either stay there or walk. So I'll just tell you this. I rolled the encounters already. You do not encounter anything on your way back to your boat. So
Okay.
if you're good with one level of exhaustion, you can accept that.
Sure.
Sure.
What do we do to get the level of exhaustion back? It's like just a night's sleep, right?
A night's sleep. A long rest. Yeah, one level exhaustion is just disadvantage on ability checks.
I'm okay with that if everybody else is.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I'm okay. I have
What does that mean,
well.
DC 10 con save?
Or gain another.
It didn't show up like I thought.
Drop my foot.
Oh.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, thanks for pointing that out, Sean. So, everybody roll a Constitution save.
Yay. Look, I got 2 levels of exhaustion. Fan-fucking-tastic.
All right. All right. So, your speed is halved, as is Nimbus's, as is Hickabee's. Well, it's not that far, so you guys are able to get there, but I think
My
Hickabee
dogs
and
are killing me.
Nimbus, you keep getting sloshed in the mud, and
You got to stay above the puddles, little guy.
I'm trying, sir. I'm nice.
No
Blue,
kidding. I'm walking behind this giant elephant, and the twigs keep slapping me in the face.
Yeah, you got to keep.
I'm
the,
sorry, I'm
distance.
clumsy.
All right, so
How does my natural explorer fit into all this?
you tell me. What does it say?
Basically,
Oh,
in my
nice.
favorite terrain, which is forest or it's like jungle.
Yep,
Um,
same thing.
difficult terrain doesn't slow group. I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, I still think they're exhausted, but you find your way without any trouble, and you make it there in the day instead of the.
It's the problem. It's not the terrain that's slowing us down. It's the storm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
So it's like we're fighting winds and blinding rain and bullshit.
I think with that though, he's able to help you and pull you out and show you the best path. So instead of the two levels of exhaustion, you'll just have the one. So
Yay.
just disadvantage on ability checks when you get there, and it only takes you the day to travel versus 2 days with half speed. So you finally make it to your boat. Put you on the map again. Where's the map? All right, zoom in. All right. Okay, so you get back there to your boat, and you see your boats are still there, thankfully. And as you approach your boats, you see a little ripple in the water, and you see like
A statue.
stone feathers poke up out of the water, and then a stone head, and then two ruby red eyes peer up out of the water.
Oh shit!
And
In
Oh
Olympus,
my
it's your
God.
friends.
I'm gonna knock this motherfucker right in water again.
and before you, your buddy from the bridge emerges from the drink.
Hey. And he steps on both our boats. Oh, crap.
I'm
Yeah. He has an eye on your boats, so let's roll. Wait, let me make sure the initiative's clear. Yeah, it is. All right.
I'm
let's roll
so
some
glad
initiative.
I could give you this reoccurring villain.
Yes.
Well, let's kill him this time instead of.
Absolutely,
around.
sir.
All right. I forgot how many HP the canoes have.
76.
Doesn't.
176.
They, too.
And they're resistant
Yeah.
to everything.
Half
Especially
damage.
stone golems.
Mm,
They're considered +4 weapons versus stone golems.
they are.
Mhm.
I would just like to remind everyone that last week I was okay with fighting frost giants because that gauntlet made me completely invincible for an hour. I was gonna get my ass killed. Just thought I'd just bring that up. Sorry.
So they have the same as a rowboat. I forgot where that was. Let's see. Sorry. I don't have everything memorized. Let's see. Boat.
I wonder if this guy would have difficulty walking in muddy terrain.
Shit. If anybody else can find it, it's a rowboat. Whatever. It's got the same stats as a rowboat.
Robo has stats.
It does.
You lost me.
I think it does. It's got hit points. All right, I'm gonna go with 30 because I can't find it. Cool. So, Leon, you're the first to see. You see the feathers initially, and you're like, "Oh shit!" You pull your bow off your back.
I know I can't hit it no matter what, so
Well, don't you have spells that can empower your arrows to be magical?
no. Do you?
No. Don't you have like
Damn.
arrow of thorns or something like that? There's
No.
ranger spells.
No,
Lightning
I don't.
No. Okay.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna get a vantage point up on the hill and just end my turn. I guess.
Okay. Tabaxum.
I guess I'll shoot my bow at it. I have nothing magical.
You have that special weapon that you picked up.
Oops.
Did I pick up a special weapon?
Yeah, the funky Chult weapon. You were using
Oh,
it
yeah.
against.
I thought I gave that to someone else.
No, you
Nope,
have it.
you
I
got
don't
the
think so.
Yipala.
I don't think I have that. I gave that to someone else. +1 thingy. No, all I have is wyvern poison and drawing of a maze from an obelisk.
Maybe it's in the bag of
Well,
holding.
we said you have it,
Yeah,
so
we
you
said
have
you
it
had
now.
You
Okay, let me get.
yeah, you used it last battle. In
Oh,
fact,
okay.
I think you can pull it over. I don't know if it'll come up in the compendium. It won't.
What are the stats? I'll roll.
It's a. I can tell you. .9 Zaro, things to do, buying a magical item, buying a special item. It is 1d8 piercing, and it's a +1 weapon.
Ooh.
I think I was just using one of your other weapons.
So here's a question: is Hunter's Mark magical damage?
Nah.
Well, it is a spell.
It is a spell, but it doesn't cause damage. Oh wait,
It does cause damage. So when it's hit with a weapon attack, it does an extra die 6 damage. It doesn't say what kind of damage. It just says it does a die 6 damage to the target whenever you hit it with a weapon attack. And you have advantage on any wisdom or wisdom survival check you make to find it.
I'll allow
What
it.
the extra damage is, but not the weapon.
Sure.
So
sounds
there
good.
you go. You have a die 6 damage every time you hit it with something.
There's also ensnaring strike.
Plus you do. Is it resistant or? It's just resistance. So you do half damage with your arrow, and then full damage with the Hunter's Mark.
It is
Pretty sure I was immune to arrows.
Immune to non-magical attacks.
Okay, so then you would still do a die 6 damage to it every time you hit it, which is better than nothing.
Alright.
So retcon
Okay.
that. Go ahead and roll an attack, Leon.
Bonus action Hunter Mark, I guess. Hunter's Mark on it.
Oops.
Oh my God, the boat is fighting for us.
The boats are trying to kill us.
Oops. You hunters marked him and he got pissed off and kicked the boat. Damn it. All right.
And then I'd get Colossus if it took damage.
Yes. Let's go for it. Okay.
So, see, that's good.
I think just the initial damage. That's weird, but we'll go with it.
Yeah.
Tabaxol.
I think I'm just gonna wait for it to come up here. Because really, I'm not getting close to that
Going
thing.
to
without
smash
everyone.
our boats.
You gonna ready an action or?
You think I can stop it from smashing the boats?
I'm going to go get in its way.
Okay.
Excuse me.
All right. I'll be.
Or maybe we move north a little bit and it'll chase us in that direction and it'll ignore the boats. I mean, it doesn't want us.
All right. I'm gonna try to be a distraction here.
Hey, you stupid.
It's moving the boats
Ruby-eyed-
I'll
again.
have to dash.
That's weird. How are you doing that, Gary, or is it just
Yeah.
doing it outside?
That's me kicking the boats.
I like it. It's creepy. Nice job.
Okay. I'm gonna dash over here and I'm gonna try to get its attention. Try to steer it away from the boats. And yeah, that's it.
Okay. Nimbus.
All right. Let me.
I should have took Meldwood Stone.
Oh shit! Why does this thing never work? If I go to like right here, by here I mean right next to him, am I able to hit him because he's still in the water?
I'm sorry. Where again?
So right here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, he's like 10 feet tall, so I mean, you could totally, yeah. It's not very deep there.
Then I am going to attack him and with my unarmed strike. So those are magical.
Okay.
And
Oh, shit.
I'm going to use Fury of Blows. And I'm going to put a caveat on those Fury of Blows that I will knock him prone if I hit him.
Okay.
You just to let you know, you roll way better than Gary did for you.
I got that when I was eaten by a shambling mound.
Holy shit.
Jesus Christ, dude, you're on fire.
Anything not...
Maybe we should have fought those damn storm giants.
No, we shouldn't have.
You'll have
All
another
right, and
chance.
so unarmed strike. Oh, sorry. So he must dex saving throw or be knocked prone, and the DC on that is my 8 plus my modifier. So that's 8. 13.
All right, he makes.
God damn it. All right. And I look at him.
I'm going to kill you. I was nice last time. You're going to die, stone person.
And that's it.
Yeah. He shows no emotion. What is that?
I expected
33?
not. He's
33 hit points? That's
stoic.
some good fighting there. Your knuckles hurt.
Thank you.
But, yeah.
Yeah, he's used to punching stones back at the monastery.
Right, yeah.
That's how we roll.
Mr. Snarn, you are up.
All right. I think I'll just firebolt it from there.
Okay.
No, I'm going to cast slow on it instead.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that'd be nice, especially if it's got more than one attack.
Smart move.
I likes it.
Wisdom.
Spell save is 14.
Oh, he
And
fails.
Then Snarn turns to us and goes, I meant the party. I hate you guys.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Yeah, good one.
Come on, Giant, let's kill him together.
So, remind me. Okay, so it's -2 to AC and dex saves. Okay.
Awesome.
And he can only do one attack a turn.
One attack, yes.
And no bonus. He can't do any bonus attacks either, or
Right.
reactions.
Yes, so one action. Yeah, okay. Blue.
All right, -2 to its AC. So I'm going to, let's see here. I knew what I was going to do. Now I'm not so sure, because now I want to shoot it with something, because now it's -2 AC. I'm going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to here, because like that's as far as I can go. And I will do Guiding Bolt.
Oh, yeah, that's it.
Yay. For 14 radiant damage.
All right. Radiant. Nice. Yeah, he's some of the stone cracks off of him. And unless you want to move. Oh, you did move. It could be.
I did move.
No. Guys, watch out. Nemesis, don't let him pull you in. Slow really works really well with this spell.
Nice.
Fairy fire.
Ooh, okay. So
Disadvantage on your
dex save.
dexterity save.
He has.
Oh yeah, Nemesis, now you can trip him. Even better.
It's -2 on the dex save, right?
Nope, that's his AC. Has a disadvantage on dex saves. It's slow. Oh wait.
No, it's
You're right.
-2. Yeah.
Okay, you're right.
Yeah. All right, let's do the save and see what happens. So -2, 7. That doesn't do it.
So we have advantage on hitting him.
All right, now we have advantage.
And I hate that it doesn't show the tracker back when you move. Yeah. So hit
Watch
the
him
big
roll
guy.
like a 29, grab me, and just throw me 80 feet into the river. Awesome.
So what are you trying to do, Sam, that you want to track?
Oh, I was just moving back away from the shore. I don't want to fall in that stinky water.
Oh, the
Get wa-
All right, so he is going to take a smash at Nimbus.
You're nothing
So-
but a lot of talking stone.
I've only got the one. Well, let's just open up his thing. He does have a multi-attack, which you cannot use. He will
Thank you, Mr. Snan.
He will actually cast. No, he's going to try slam on Nimbus.
I was going to say, he can...
shit.
Oh, shit! I was right!
Ouch.
So it's 20. So what is that? 31.
31. Yeah.
All right. He just bashes me. I'm just like, ah!
Like
Well,
you're
a 30
nail
would
and
hit
he's the hammer. He just right on
anybody.
top of your head. Bop.
So we know he's got +10.
I have completely misjudged my ability in this situation.
You're fine.
And he moves to here and jumps on top of the boat.
Oh, come on.
That was my fault. I should have drawn him away. That's what Mr. Tabaxo was doing, which is smart. And I had to be Captain Kung Fu. I apologize.
There we go. And he takes a step on your boat.
It doesn't matter. I can mend it later.
God damn it, you stone bastard. You know how much we paid for those? Your eyes better be worth that.
God damn it. These layers are so confusing. Oh, there we go.
Oh, there's a hole.
Nice.
Mr. Blue, there's a large hole the size of...
He stomps a hole in your boat as he walks through it. He's right there. He's within 5 feet of Nimbus. Mr. Leon.
He also gets a wisdom save at the end of his turn.
Oh, thanks.
Let's
Yeah.
see.
For the
Slow.
I'll just take another shot at him.
Yay, he fails.
Fails. 20 hits. Oddly, the piercing does no damage. However,
Right.
okay.
And I'll take another shot. I forgot I got 2 attacks.
11 misses. Wait, you have advantage.
23.
Yeah, 23 hits.
Oh, I got advantage. Cool.
Yeah.
Fairy fire.
Um,
And he
all
comes to
right.
AC.
I'll stay there.
Yeah, so the arrow chinks. Oops. God dang it. I forgot what it was, too. Yeah, the arrow chinks off him, but a little bit of its stone falls off. Tabaxo, you're up.
Okay, I have an idea. There is a potion of shrinking in the bag of holding.
There is.
Yeah.
You got to talk him into drinking it?
And I'm going to climb up him and dump it down his throat.
Does he even have a throat? He's a stone
Yeah.
thing.
don't think that
God
works.
damn,
Yeah.
he's walking on the boat.
He's getting bigger, too.
Is
He's
that how big he
growing.
normally is? Okay.
He's like a giant. He's like Hulk.
I mean, I love the idea of shrinking him, and then maybe we could drop him somewhere where he could get large and kill things for us.
Jeez. Or just putting him in my pants. I mean,
I would not recommend that, sir. That seems a bit of... I'm not going to go there.
All right.
The Bex will hit them.
That's 60 feet of movement right there. I don't think I can. I can throw this thing, right?
Yeah.
It's like a spear type thing, right?
Make a perception check if you're taking a look at him.
I mean, the weapon I can throw, right? The spear that I'm
You can, however, it's not designed to be thrown.
Okay. I can't get any
Aw.
closer than this.
I can tell you. Dun, 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 dun.
It doesn't like our
Oh.
boats.
No, that's not a good.
It's
idea.
like a 10-30 throw. So 10 feet. And
Oh.
disadvantage outside of.
So from where you are right now, it'd be a regular attack,
Right.
and then you'd have to go try and get it.
Right. Shit.
Don't you have a bonus action as a disengage?
I used my bonus action to run over here. To
Then
dash.
you have a regular action to move. You can do a movement too.
Oh, right. You're right. Okay. Yeah, can I stand here?
Yeah.
Okay. Then I'll hit him with the Yakwa. I don't think I set this up right, but we'll see. Nope. Alright, I'm going to use my rapier for now then. Just +1 it.
Okay.
So 20.
Yep. 20 hits.
Alright. 7 damage.
Yeah, okay.
Let's throw a sneak attack on that.
Yeah, because I was gonna say.
Mm-hmm.
15, so
Oh, shit.
22.
Okay.
Thank you for coming onto land so that we can pluck your eyes from you into the gravel.
So yeah, this is gonna be awesome. And that
Nimbus.
is it.
All
You
right,
saw him
I
stomp
am.
by you, and he like put his foot through the bottom of your boat. He's like, like kicks it off his foot.
I dislike you greatly, sir.
All right,
I'm
I'm
not
gonna.
a big fan of him either.
And
That's a hit. The second's a miss, even with the -2.
Damn.
You have advantage.
oh,
Oh, that's
do I
right.
have advantage?
Yeah, very far.
Yes.
Very far.
So
All right,
roll the
so-
first one again too, in case you crit.
Yeah. And so
Yeah,
roll 2d20.
Okay. So is that just
It's the first roll.
I'm
So it's the
rolling.
8. And so the 8 doesn't make it the first one any better. And the 14
Misses.
does the 14 hit?
No, it misses.
Okay.
AC's
Minus
15
2A.
with the -2.
All right, and then for my bonus action, I'm going to spend a key point and use patient defense and take the basically gives me
Dodge, yeah.
the dodge action.
I'm going to heal you.
Okay.
Snarn, you're up.
Here we go. Our magic user, our guy.
Aim for the eyes. Maybe it'll amplify your spell.
Cobalt Harry Potter, here we go.
Snarn, are you with us?
Forgeticus.
Firebolt.
Oh, ouch. What was that?
I heard firebolt.
I heard Mr. Snon say something.
I think he's having technical difficulties.
Oh.
Expectus Patronum. Oh, yes.
Not immune.
That's it for me.
Nice.
Hickabee, that's a good shot. I like that shot.
I was clicking something, but it messed up.
Okay.
Apparently, you were smashing your keyboard with your face, and it was repeating.
Well, I was wondering, his attack lets me click his damage, but that's what happens when I click on it. I was just wondering what would happen.
Yeah, that's it for me.
All right, Baloo. You have a toddler stone golem stomping holes in the bottom of one of your canoes.
I moved to here, and then I do cure wounds at level 3 to Snarn. So Snarn, you take 20. You heal 22 points of damage. You can thank Torm.
That's racist, dude. His name is Nimbus.
Nimbus,
yeah, why
I'm
are
sorry.
you healing the guy who hasn't been
Nimbus.
hit?
Sorry,
You're a
Nimbus.
jerk.
My snout goes over and touches you. Sorry.
Ooh, thank you. I am fine, sir. It was nothing but a flesh wound, really. But thank
And
you
then-
as I wipe
and
the
then-
blood off.
I do a large gauntlet appears above the giant's head, and I smack it. It gives the smackdown,
Yeah, he does.
and I am now concentrating on spiritual weapon.
Okay.
Where's my concent? There it is.
Cool. It could be also concentrating on fairy fire.
Hi.
Hickory looks up, trying to find the light. Lathander! I can't find the light of Lathander. Lathander, shine your light. He's going to do DC 13 deck save. -2.
Disadvantage.
That's right. -2. What is 0 minus 2?
It's a crit on damage. 4 damage, radiant.
How much? 4?
4 radiant. And Hickory is going to take a few steps away from the slippery edge. Try and get a good look at the golem and what's happening to his buddy. Oh, wait. The boats. Protect the boats. He's going to start trying to pull one of the boats further away. Out of the roughhousing. Get the boat out of the way.
This thing is wearing the boats as its damn shoes.
And that's my turn.
Who has the
He's gonna
cursed
start trying to
idol? Who has
pull
the
the
cursed
boat out of the
idol?
way.
It is going after the person with the cursed idol.
We have a cursed idol.
It was Brady Bunch. Remember Brady Bunch?
Oh, you're saying it's what was Arnold or Harold? What thing's name?
All right. He attacks Nimbus per the roll. And he will.
Be at disadvantage to attack him. Yay.
And I do have dodge.
Oh!
That don't matter.
Don't matter.
Well, dodge just makes it. Oh yeah, I get nothing. Okay. All right, that's all right.
He didn't create you.
That's all right.
It's a good thing I healed you, right?
Very good thing you healed me.
And he stomps over to this boat, and he takes a attack of opportunity from Nimbus if he chooses. If you choose.
Oh, I choose. All right. So, and do I get advantage on that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Oh,
Yeah. Like 24.
24.
5 more points.
All right. Chipping away at him. So, Baloo, you notice that when he chips away a piece of the stone on his arm, like between his shoulder and his bicep, it looks like flesh beneath there. Leon, sure go.
All right.
He's going to make
Taking a
a.
shot.
Doesn't he get to make a wisdom save, right? For the.
Yeah, wisdom save.
Thanks, Ryan. 19.
Gary, does it look like healthy
He's no longer slowed.
Thanks.
healthy flesh or decrepit flesh?
It looks like making a perception check. You see it. You see it in between. It's like it's not solid. It's like a Cadbury egg.
Yeah.
It's the only thing I can think of.
No. I can't tell.
All right, I'm taking a shot. Miss.
Yep. Miss.
Miss again.
Actually, I have a fairy fire. Give you no,
Advantage to
Minus-
attacks.
no, no.
Minus 2 to the ATs.
Minus
Fairy
2.
Fire gives advantage to attacks. Slow is giving it minus 2 AC, but it is no longer minus 2.
So did it hit with the 18?
The 18 fairy fire.
Mhm.
Yes, that hits.
So right now, all it has is advantage on it. All our attacks are advantage.
All right, so minus 6.
Yep.
All right.
There is someone inside or something.
Well,
Um,
I don't care what's inside it. Everything has to go.
And if it is undead, I do not want to scare it away.
all right, Tabaxel, you are
I
up.
want to kill it. I want its head for my room.
For some reason, I can't add this weapon, so I'm gonna keep using the rapier.
All right, that works.
15.
Yes, a 15 hits with the. No, it doesn't.
Okay.
Yeah. So you lost the advantage. Or, you have the advantage, but not the minus 2. So,
But not the armor, right?
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay. Mr. Nimbus. Your boat's fucked up.
Come, Mr. Nimbus, man.
All right, Nimbus is gonna move over here, and all right, I'm done.
You're not gonna. Oh, I'm like, you're not gonna attack?
Oh, I'm going to attack.
You have advantage.
Oh, I still have advantage. I thought we didn't because he's no longer slowed.
You have
Advantage is
advantage,
from
but
fairy fire.
just not the minus 2 on AC.
Oh, okay. All right, I'll re-roll them.
You
Sorry.
just need roll 2 die 20. That's just roll 2 die 20 and you're
Yes.
good.
All right.
First one will go to the first one, second one, the second one.
Don't roll 2 new attacks. Just roll 2 die 20.
I just did.
Yep, there you go.
All right, cool.
So-
So the first one hits.
And 14.
No, 14 and 7.
14.
So 25 and 14. 14 and 7.
And 14 and 7.
So you
The
take-
second attack is 14.
The second one is 14-7.
Okay. All right, and then
Either way, it misses.
The first one hits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and from I'm going to disengage and move over here.
All right. Nimble escape. Nimbus escape.
Yeah, exactly.
Snarn.
I'll just firebolt.
Stick and
again.
move, stick and move. Fly like a butterfly, sting like a bee.
$15 misses.
15 misses.
That's it for me.
Blue.
It is my turn. Okay, let's see. It is spiritual weapon. Advantage. Submit. I don't know why it went. Oh, it is a level 2 spell. I crit it! I crit! Yes!
All right.
15 points of damage from my. I smacked it across the face with my
Yeah.
gauntlet.
You see, you see, and it does hit him across the face, and half of the mask falls away, and you see a bit of beard and face beneath it. Hickabee, it's your turn.
Oh no, I'm not done.
Oh, my bad. That's a
DC 15 dexterity save or take 12 radiant damage from my cantrip. Get out of there now or you will be dead.
Mr. Blue, very good.
16.
He fails. So you see like cracks in all of the stone, and bits and pieces that are falling away, and it stumbles. And the ruby red eyes that were glowing, they dim. And you see the skin beneath him below grow pallid gray.
Oh.
Hickabee.
I think it is dead. Maybe the suit of stone was keeping it alive, and now that we've broken enough of the suit, it is dead.
Did it eat somebody? What is that? I'm gonna hold an action if it attacks again. I'm gonna cast Sacred Flame. So I'm holding an action.
Maybe it's an eternal warrior that was chosen to defend the.
What is that?
It's an eternal jerk, is what it is. This thing will completely beat the hell out of me. All I did was kick it into a river.
To be fair, you're the only one that got hurt.
He can be holding an action to cast Sacred Flame if it attacks again.
Okay. So the stone golem steps to here and points at Nimbus and takes a swing.
Mother.
Oh, god damn it.
Shit.
Are you
All
down?
right. Oh, yeah. Of course I'm dead. He hit me for another 24 freaking things of damage.
You need more hit points. Or a higher AC, one or the other.
I'm working on that.
So,
But it's an
uncanny
attack of
dodge.
20 and 28. How high is my goddamn AC?
Mine is.
so he kicks Nimbus much like Nimbus kicked him. Nimbus
Nice.
falls not into the river, but over the edge of that little precipice up there. But Hickabee blasts him with Sacred Flame, and he explodes. So you see pieces of the stone fall off of him, and they sort of like disintegrate like cinders, and smoke wisps away. And you see a Chultan warrior, obviously of a different time, anachronistic, and he's wearing just like a tunic, and he's got a spear, and he has a quiver on his back with a bow, and a backpack, and he has some sort of sword at his waist, and before he dies, he like points at you, and he's like, "Mbata and
I read that down.
and he dies.
You just
And
insulted your mama, Nimbus.
no, Snarn recognizes it as Old Amuan as, "I'm going to kill you." And then
Great, he's gonna come back as a ghost now.
and then he seemingly perishes.
Oh, the poor guy was stuck in there forever.
Where's the eye rubies?
Yeah, you don't see them; they just sort of vanished.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
I
But
go
he
over
does
to
have
Nimbus.
a bow across his back, and a quiver, and a
And a sword.
sword, a little pouch.
Back up. I bet
Nimbus,
that thing got
Torm
bugged.
shall bring you back from the brink. Do not go into the light, Nimbus. 22 back, or 23 back. I'm giving you trunk to mouth resuscitation.
Get that thing out of my mouth. Away from me. How many hit points was that?
23.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
You have a huge footprint bruise on your chest. You can see the individual toes.
And so I take a second and kind of just like meditate for a
And
moment.
you get 13 more.
Oh, 13 more? All right. Then I won't heal myself. I'll just let you do.
Higgby walks up with some rations and hands it to this probably confused creature. Hey, Here, food.
Isn't it
I'm
dead?
starving.
Yeah, he's dead.
So I proceed to remove the stone from the body, and then
Yeah, you can tell it's just
I-
like stuck to his skin, like scabs almost. So most of it
Okay.
has cracked away, but a lot of it is stuck to his skin like scabs.
I sigh, and then I start to pick him up and drag him to about 100 yards or so from the water, and reach in the bag of holding and pull out my shovel.
Yeah,
Start digging a
Oh, he's
grave.
dead?
yeah, you can
I
tell.
thought it was just pale.
Nah, Blue, you can tell, but yeah, he's passed.
Can we? Can
Check
I
his
do an
shit out, right?
investigation on like the sword or the bow he was carrying?
Sure, yeah. So the bow is just
In a
a
little
regular
pouch?
longbow, but he does have a pack inside, and there are a few things of interest that are perhaps things that you've never seen before. The he has a pouch with 20 gold pieces in it, but they don't look like gold pieces that are in typical circulation right now. There are 20 of them, but they're round, which is atypical, and they have the Ubtao symbol on them. And Ubtao's been gone from the land of Chult anyway for hundreds of years.
So 20 Ubtao
Coins.
Gold coins.
gold coins.
And
I have a giant footprint on my chest.
You need to stop dancing with them.
Dancing.
Yes, you were dancing with that thing.
does anyone
I
have,
was kicking its ass. Its stony ass as it broke our boats.
What is the other stuff? Anything else in there?
yeah, so who did the investigation? So Nimbus, you don't. I mean, you notice it looks like regular adventurer's gear. Like this guy was just some sort of adventurer. You find a pack with that sort of thing, rations even, and
But they are old Russians, are they not?
they are, but they're strangely preserved. And you find a quiver across his back, and it seems to be a elven craftsmanship. It doesn't look like it was made in Chult.
Dang.
Leon, do you want to hold on to this?
Mr. Leon, do you have any thoughts about getting an elven quiver? Well, we'll put it in the bag of holding for now.
Okay.
Earth to Leon.
Elven
Everyone has to
quiver.
poop.
Does anyone have detect magic?
Or identify.
Yes.
Those are useful spells.
Oh, I don't have it set up for today.
Why would I have that?
I
With
don't know.
cleric.
I'm just checking.
You can cast,
Cleric,
or you can make an Arcana check if you'd like to.
We can do it tomorrow. I mean, I'll be able to do stuff tomorrow.
Very well.
If it can wait a day. We can wait.
I don't know Arcana.
I have detect magic that I can cast tomorrow, or Hickory can do it. Either one. So Elven quiver. Did the arrows look really nice too, or is it just the quiver?
Yeah, the
Well,
quiver
Snarn.
looks nice.
Darn, this thing seems to have kind of a magical glow about it. Do you sense anything?
You haven't taken an arrow out to inspect it. You've just seen the quiver.
Well, if Leon was here, I'm sure he would take out one.
Snarn, what
I
are
am
you
here.
What are you investigating, Snarn?
Oh, you are here now? You weren't here when we were talking to you.
Oh, I'm
sorry.
here.
So we found an elven quiver on this guy, and we asked you if you wanted.
Yeah.
Yeah. So therefore, and then Snarn came over to look at it, and I assume you guys are going to pull out an arrow, and there we are.
I'll pull out an arrow.
Okay. You pull out the arrow, and another one appears in its place.
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
Now, if they're magical arrows, that'd be the best thing ever. Find that later. So you have an elven quiver of arrow replacement.
That's what it's called.
I don't know. We'll find that out after we figure that out later. Right now,
That's
that's
the
what
name
I'm
we
calling
come
it.
up with because that's what it does.
That's right.
And there, you get the sense there's the rope hanging from his belt, as well as his sword.
Fancy rope.
Snarn does. So I don't know which one Snarn is more, but with the Arcana check, you can pick either the rope or the scimitar.
I probably don't care about the scimitar, but
Okay.
Well, you can roll another Arcana roll, right?
I think with the
For each
rope you recognize it's a good roll. So it's actually a rope of climbing.
Ooh, nice.
Aren't all ropes of climbing?
Well, oh great! We would have way to taunt us, Gary. We could have used this last week when we were trying to climb up the thing.
I think a rope of climbing is essentially worthless on the first part of this campaign, but when you get in the dungeon, it's must-have equipment.
So, and I assume scimitar. You're the only one that uses swords. You can use it, even though we can put the someone else can use the
Hickory can use it. He uses scimitars.
yeah, or
That's
the
what Chi-Chi is.
but you
Cheat,
could
cheat,
use
cheat,
the
bad
but
cheat,
you
cheat.
don't use it as your main weapon.
No.
You could use the Yaklawa as a secondary weapon if you wanted to.
Yeah.
So somebody can inspect it, make an Arcana check. Otherwise, you can wait the requisite hour to identify.
I would just like to point out that because of me knocking this thing off a bridge and then taking a beating, we got all of these magical items. So
I would
you
like
are
to
welcome.
point out that we would have had those items before you knocked them off the bridge if we killed it then instead of waiting till now.
Oh yeah.
Because
Well-
there's really no difference between us now than it was then.
I think there was a large difference. I don't think we were ready to magically accept these items at that time. In fact, I think if we had, bad things would happen.
We might have attacked the giant.
Right. You would have, if we had had those then, and this is where the thank you comes in, you would have tried to fight the frost giants, killing us, and this, thank you, you're welcome. I'll just say you're welcome.
Hey, what's the alchemy jug do again? We still got. It makes wine, right?
It makes wine, any sort of liquid. There's a whole description of it in
Mayonnaise.
alchemy jug. Mayonnaise, oil, vinegar, fresh
Oh,
water.
too. See, we could have broken that out and we could have had coleslaw in the Iroquois village. I could have made coleslaw.
I don't know what to say about that.
Hey, there's eggs in mayonnaise. They would have never known.
Horrible.
Horribly funny, wasn't it?
That's
It was kind of like that
disgusting.
time you ate people.
I'm not a person, so I can eat people. Mr. Hickabee ate people. If I ate
That's
a
why
goblin, that
I
would be a problem.
pointed at Hickabee. It's kind of like the time you ate people.
Right. And you can't
Could be
do
even
that
care.
sort of thing.
I mean,
Right.
All right, so scimitar. Who wants it? I assume, like I said, Roffin as a main weapon,
Does
So
anyone
if
want
it's-
the
and then you can
Yep.
hold on to the Yucca.
Waka Waka?
Yeah.
I
Can
think
you
you need
use
two for it to be Waka Waka.
Can you use scimitars?
Me?
My dogs are killing me. So let's dig this hole and set up a camp.
Yeah. Oh, so anything else, boss?
you guys are good. Do you want to? Who wants the scimitar? And then let that person make the Arcana check to see if they can. Well, we'll just say you set up camp and you.
I'll play with the scimitar for 10 minutes or whatever it takes to attune.
Okay.
Mr. Blue, we also have to figure out if you can mend the boat, if the holes are too large.
If there's enough pieces around, I can. If
Yeah.
not, it might
You're
not
able
be too.
to do so. without-
It just takes a little while.
yeah.
It's kind of like jigsaw puzzle.
But when you mend them, you see the pieces of the stone form together back into the golem, and he jumps in the river. And swims
Nice.
away.
Ah, bastard.
Son of a bitch. Does he respawn stuff on him? We just sit by the river and we wait for him to
Yeah, right?
respawn and we kill him again, see if we get something better.
He puts the like his forefinger and his pinky in his mouth, and he whistles, and 2 other golems jump in with him.
Nice.
Yeah, it's weird.
Keep
all right.
killing him for the rare drop.
So the rope of climbing,
Yeah,
the
which will just go in the bag of holding.
quiver of endless +1 arrows,
Oh,
+1 arrows. Nice. Well, there you go, Leon. You are no longer useless against magic things.
and a +1 scimitar, +1 vicious scimitar.
Ooh, what's vicious mean?
Fucking A.
Yeah, when you roll a d20, I think it does extra 46 damage, something like that.
Wow. Hey, so Tabaxo, do you want both of those magic weapons? Because you can do a bonus action as a second attack, can't you?
I know, but until I take that feat, I can't dual wield them because.
Isn't it? It's a simple. Is it light?
It's light, but it's not finesse.
It's 2d6, sorry. 2d6.
It doesn't. I thought it just had to be light.
light
I didn't
weapons
think
you
it
can
had-
do too.
Yeah, it's light weapons. Is a scimitar light too?
The scimitar is a light finesse weapon, but my main weapon has to be light and finesse for me to use another
So the
weapon.
scimitar would be your main weapon, and your offhand would be the light symbol.
I could use 2 scimitars, but no, it's not. It's light, but it's not finesse. Like I don't know if I can do that.
It doesn't. Finesse has nothing to do with it.
All right.
Because you can be strength based and still dual wield.
Yeah, I think it's the light part that's the.
Yeah, it's either either both have to be light, or you can't. It's like disadvantage on the offhand if they're not light, or on
Right,
on all your attacks.
Yeah, you aren't able to add your.
Well, you're never
modifier.
able to do that unless you have the feat.
Oh, that's
Right.
right. Sorry.
So this is just regular dual wielding?
But you would still get an offhand attack, but you wouldn't get any bonus strength or dexterity to it.
Right.
And I believe that's just to damage. I don't know if it's to hit.
No, it's just a damage.
Yeah.
Where's weapons in this freaking thing? Items, there it is.
2,
Like,
1,
I'll
5.
show you.
There it is.
Bad cheat and good cheat are set up for it.
Well, I'd much rather have what we got versus those
Mm.
gemstones for the eyes.
Attacks are the same, but one of them has damage mod.
So now everyone
Yeah,
say
just as
thank
light.
you, Gary, for giving us a cookie.
They both have damage.
Yeah, it just says light and light. It doesn't have it doesn't say finesse.
All right.
Where
So
did I see finesse?
the Yuklwa.
I'm gonna. It's a good time for a break. I'm gonna run the bathroom. I'll be right quick.
Yeah, is it
Okay.
die 8 plus 1, and I'm deleting that from the bag of holding. It's now in your hands.
Yeah, I've got it in my thing. I just can't, for some reason, can't get it to work like my other weapons.
Well, it's
Take a look at that.
what the Yuklwa. Don't
Yeah.
just make it a regular die 8 weapon that's plus 1.
Is it in your inventory or the attacks and spellcasting one?
It's in my attacks and spellcast.
Oh.
But it's got the name up there, but it doesn't have the attack and it doesn't have the damage / type, and I can't click it.
Well, just
I'm
make it a non-Yuklwa. Make it a short sword or something. Or
Yeah,
not
yeah.
short sword.
I'm gonna try to drag
a
something over
scimitar
so
or
that-
whatever is a die 8 plus 1 because it's a die 8 plus
I'm
1.
gonna I'm gonna do a +1 rapier.
A rapier's a die 8?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was a die 6.
Okay, let me unlock this and then delete that.
Yeah, rapier is finesse, but it's not light.
Oh, rapier's not light?
I don't think so. I think it's just finesse.
No,
Because then
that's what it was. That's why I couldn't use it. Okay.
Yeah, that's why you can't. Because you have to have 2 light weapons to do it.
Yeah, because I remember reading this shit. it's
Oh,
been a
sure.
while.
Yeah.
Yeah, it had nothing to do with finesse though, because people with strength can do.
Yeah, don't sweat it because I got like major confused about that like the first time.
So,
It's
does someone want to hold on to the Yuklwa then? Since he can't dual wield it,
What's a Yuklwa?
that's the plus 1 other weapon that we have.
wait. I thought he was using the scimitar and the other +1.
Yeah, they're both light, right?
He-
Right, they're both light.
oh my god! Well, the rapier isn't light.
Right, but he's not going to use the rapier.
That's right. It's a scimitar.
Right.
Okay. All right. That's how I got confused. I was thinking that how is a scimitar a light weapon and a rapier is not? That doesn't even make sense. A rapier is like almost like a
Yeah.
foil.
You're
Scimitar-
you're talking elephant. Are we really gonna go with the make sense thing in the D&D world at this
All
moment?
right, I don't care as long as you're both. You got them both. I don't care. Oh, casket Tej is half empty. I'm writing that down. Half empty.
You know what else? Scimitar is 3 pounds, a light weapon. Rapier is a finesse, not a light weapon, but it's 2 pounds.
Yeah, that's a good point. Jeremy Crawford, right now.
Right? I think it's a game balance thing.
All right.
Yeah, I can't even if I put a rapier on here.
Just
is there a
don't tell
limit to how many
Gary.
attacks you can have on
Yeah.
I'm right here.
Oh, hi, Gary.
Like zoinks! He's right there.
So it needs to be a light weapon. It was a vicious short sword or
Vicious scimitar.
vicious fill in the blank, whatever sword you want. +1 vicious whatever sword. It's all good.
So is a scimitar not a finesse weapon? Is that what you're worried about? Because you won't get to use your dexterity to
It
attack
is
with it?
finesse.
All right, then we're good. We're good.
It's light and finesse.
Finesse and light.
Yeah.
That's what I'm looking at. Yeah.
Excellent.
Cool. All right.
Paxil's freaking loaded for bear now.
Good.
Yeah, I've got a lot of crap.
I think there's stuff in that bag of holding too that nobody has.
There is nothing magic in the bag of holding anymore.
Okay.
Except, well, there's the potion of shrinking, the key of Tom's ointment, and the alchemy jug.
Yeah.
And then a couple potions. Do we need to replace any potions? Just that greater healing I did, but doesn't matter. We'll just leave all the other ones in there.
Anybody?
I have 2 healing potions and a superior healing potion. That is in the bag of holding. I think everyone
got
still
a
got
regular
theirs except for
potion,
mine
yeah.
when I got nailed by whatever the hell I got nailed with last time. The giants.
Yeah.
I got nailed by the giant rock.
Giant rock.
All right. So you
Like,
guys
ow.
make camp here. You wake up, no problem, fully rested. Let's roll some weather.
Stormy.
API script. No, not that. Anything.
You cannot travel.
Bad Chi-Chi weather.
Click the wrong button.
That's not the right that's not the right button either.
There we go.
Hey, at least
Good lord.
it's just heavy rain.
Again.
Yeah.
I'm okay with heavy rain. It's just the thing that does exhaustion.
Yeah.
Oh no, my longbow only shoots 3 football fields now.
I left some holes in the bottom of the boat so the rain will drain out.
That's a good idea. All right, so you guys make your way downriver and actually rolled random encounters for your trip towards Nangalore, and luckily you have a safe trip to Nangalore. Let me.
Yay! When I bailed a canoe, I draw out water and then put it into the other canoe.
What do you guys do in the other canoe?
Yeah, what are you doing, huh?
Bail out twice as much water.
Don't you wish you had a trunk like me?
Washing my pits, getting the mud out of my beard.
My trunk brings all the boys to the yard, and they're like,
I feel like you just said, "Don't you wish your girlfriend had a trunk like me?" All right, so you make your way to Nangalore, and just outside of Nangalore, you see Snarnseas, yet another transportation circle, a teleportation circle.
oh, nice.
Yeah. So just outside the grounds of Nangalore, but when you pull up to Nangalore, it is unmistakable because even though it's decrepit and ruined, its beauty is hard to miss. Even though the jungle is lush and verdant, this is especially so. So let me put you to Nangalore.
Are we fully rested and stuff?
Fully rested, fully healed. You need to pick spells. I can give you a moment if you need to update that. But let's get to the map. I got to get to the map because this map is one of the reasons why I wanted to play this module. One of the reasons, but It's just fantastic.
Okay. I had to zoom out because all I had was blackness.
It's huge. It's a huge map. But yeah, you see
Oh, look
the
at that. That's
hanging
cool.
gardens of Nangalore.
And there's going to be spiders and
That's the fourth wall you're breaking. So a fantastic edifice rises up out of the jungle, a hanging garden of exotic beauty. Water streams down the steps between two massive elephant carvings. I don't know if y'all can even see that from here, but up at the top, up there, yeah. And beyond them, a broad, flooded avenue runs arrow straight for more than 100 feet before ending at a carving of a Tyrannosaurus face. Water pours from the Tyrannosaurus jaws and flows the length of the concourse to drain down the steps and into the river. 5-foot-high terraces flank the boulevard. Low archways, 3 on each side, are built into the terrace walls. These archways are in various stages of collapse, as are the tunnels beyond them. Beautifully carved, larger-than-life stone faces are mounted between the circles. The wild profusion of plants grow on the upper terraces, and multicolored parrots and canaries flit and sing about them. To the north, a dilapidated brick dome rises above the Tyrannosaurus head waterspout. Smaller statues surmount the highest terraces to your left and right. Okay. So, but what you do see in the water in front of you are crocodiles.
yeah.
Some large, some small. And they're sort of
Well, that's
just...
a really big one.
Yeah, exactly. Some are giant crocodiles, some are regular crocodiles. They sort of are eyeing you. And you are where you are, where you can see. Down here in the bottom left corner.
I think we want to go here and get out of the boats.
I would agree.
Those would make some nice boots, huh, Hickabee? Look, they must know me. Look, see, it's a symbol of my people.
I can't see it too well. It's too heavy rain.
Oh yeah. Stupid rain.
Yeah, it is tough to see. And the crocodiles they're eager. They look at you. You feel like if the canoe were tipped over, they'd be on you in a minute. But for the time being, they're sort of staying where they are. Where do you want to go?
Plants all over.
You do see steps over here. And the water running along the concourse only appears to be just an inch deep, a couple of inches deep maybe.
So it's all difficult terrain? Is that what that thing is?
No.
Where it says plus 20 feet, 10 feet, plus 5
No,
feet?
that's actually... See, that was... The way it came through was on the map layer, or on the DM layer, so you couldn't see it, but it's a difficult map to sort of figure out without knowing what's where. So I just went ahead and put them on the token layer, or on the map layer. So the 20 feet, so to your left, these concourses up here are 20 feet above ground level.
Okay.
These down here step down from that, are only 10 feet above ground level. And it
I
flows
understand now.
down towards here, yeah.
So is this sloped? Can you walk up it, or is it a cliff?
So there are vines on the trees over to your left, and they're sort of growing up there. It doesn't seem like it would be a difficult climb.
What do you guys think? You want to go see if the alligators bother us and go farther down the river, or do we want to stop here and play with the spider?
I would. What spider?
Well, there's all these webs.
Oh, that's because it's old.
Oh, I thought that was part of the tree. Oh, I didn't see that. I would probably say let's move here, just because even if they creatures, at least we'll be on land. Fighting an alligator or a crocodile in a river when there are more than... It just seems like a bad idea. But
I agree.
Yeah. I do fancy some belts or new shoes, but
I think Leon definitely agrees.
Sure.
Leon's like, I don't want to go underwater again with a crocodile.
This one goes underwater.
Let's get the hell off the boat. Let's get on land.
We can't move the boat. So Leon or Gary, park the boats right here.
Okay. Excellent. Boop. All right. So, this huge alligator comes up next to you and just sits there eyeing you.
I
do
jump
a
under the
cantrip
boat.
on him.
Ah!
I cast a sacred flame on him. Try and scare him off.
Yeah, there you go. Piss it off.
Get out of here. Make you a belt buckle.
Yeah, so you cast it and just like, it's like dips underwater and just, you don't see him anymore.
So we push the canoes in this bush over here on the side
Okay, cool.
and kind of cover them up a bit
Excellent. All right.
and attempt to.
Can I roll a perception check, just kind of see what's going on around us, like with that statue that
Yes.
possibly is covered in webs?
Look at that bush. It looks just like a canoe.
Yeah, go for it. Holy cow, you rolled a good one.
Finally.
So the statue is covered in webs, and it just like stretches all across. And the statue appears to be of, I don't know, some sort of spirit or something. Maybe make a religion check.
Ooh, I got that one.
And then Nimbus, I'm going to tell you more about this. Okay, Hickabee. So these are this statue and the one across from it too. It's tumbled to the ground, but like pieces of it, like over on the east concourse, it's crumbled to the ground. But you recognize it as spirit statues, and they're there ostensibly to attract good spirits.
Oh,
Yeah.
these are spirits of good fortune.
yes, I would say they have failed greatly, judging by the condition of this place.
Yeah. Maybe it's covered up. If we uncovered it, might bring some more fortune.
Yeah, and
Well, we have to get
he
up
says
there.
that you recognize within the statue there are two cocoons about the size of a small human.
I think there are people wrapped in the webs.
No, those are too small to be people.
I think they're little people. I don't think they're
Oh.
big people.
Oh, okay. Well, we need to find out what's in there anyway. We could nuke it from afar. Snarn, you fireball it?
Fireball what?
The statue.
Why? I can just set it on fire with normal fire.
Yeah.
Sure.
There's gonna be giant spiders up there.
Yeah, if they want me to burn it, I'll just cast bonfire on center.
Yeah, burn it away a little bit. Clear out some spots.
Okay, you cast bonfire and two.
Oh, it's
giant
heavy raining
spiders.
Oh, that's a spider?
Scrambling
It's
out.
scarier than a regular.
Holy shit.
Yeah. They're like, this one's got, it's missing a leg, and it's got like the mandibles in front of it, just like clasping back and forth. And they jump down and attack. You lit them on fire, so they're not happy about it. So let's roll some.
No.
Yeah, I know. It's weird.
All right.
Oh, get a select.
We'll have to bring the raid.
Right. All right. So,
Okay, I'm having an issue here.
so You hear this conversation about Leon lighting a fire, and Snarn lighting a fire, Nimbus, and before you can say anything about it, there is a fire, and spiders come scrambling down with bad intentions.
Oh, Jesus. All right. I'm going to go over here and
Clever.
and I'm going to roll a... Oh, God. I should have stuck with my unarmed attack.
I thought my rolls were terrible.
At least you're consistent with them.
Well, against the giant, he did really, or the stone golem, he did really.
Yeah. And now I'm going to... I'm assuming I didn't hit on either of those.
You're right.
Okay. So I'm going to disengage with my bonus action and
Nimbus escape.
and go back here.
Now, isn't that a 20-foot wall? He just jumped up and jumped
Oh,
off.
shit.
True, yeah. So it's a 20
That's a
wall,
good point.
so it's you got to climb up and down that. So it's sloped, so there's not much travel. So maybe you can get back to about there. All right, Mr. Leon.
And that's...
Okay, cool.
All right.
Time to use those arrows.
Yeah, go do
Endless.
stuff. Woo!
Okay, I don't know how to add those yet, so I'm just gonna add +1 to damage and to hit again.
Mm-hmm.
You just go in the little thing and add +1 to it.
He wasn't able to do it yet. Cut him some slack.
I know. I'm gonna
You
shoot
failed.
that one. So that's 8 damage.
+1, 26 just hits. Yes.
Just hits.
Which one, bottom or top?
Bottom. And another 12 plus, I guess, Colossus.
Oh, you forgot the hunter's markham.
I didn't want to.
Oh.
You worry about your spell, sir.
Well, it was after the fact. I didn't say before. Gee,
So
with
the
your
Colossus
super
Slayer
shots.
kills the spider. Boom.
Wow. Okay.
Thank you, Mr. Leon. I think he was eyeing.
Yeah, so you pull off your back, you pull the arrow out of, and it just like knocks so smoothly. It's almost like second nature. It's like you've had this quiver forever. And
We're like all standing there like with our hands on our chin, going, very good. Yeah, very
Legolas
good.
moment.
Very
It's
nice.
just like, doosh,
Very
doosh.
nice.
Very nice.
Yeah, almost
Yeah,
like a reaction, just like
Those are the two and only with that thing now.
Yeah. So you knocked the spider. It's like crawled over the face and it was just like fangs and you just killed it dead. Nice shooting.
Now it's upside down with its legs twitching, curling up in a ball.
All right.
Nice shooting, Tex. Out at the back, so watch out. Ellie, split this thing open.
That's a hit.
16 hit.
Nice.
And
19 damage.
it's scared a little bit, and it's got sneak attack.
Oh, ignore mine. Sorry.
22, 26 damage. And
You kill that one.
got a... Well, it's still got a wisdom save. No, I'm kidding.
It's it's scared to death.
Wait for it. Wait for it. He fails. He's afraid and he's dead.
He took one look at the back, so just died.
Yeah. So Snarn lights it on fire, and Nimbus is like, I don't know if you should do that. And then Leon just smokes one, and then Hickabee smokes the other. That's it.
Good job, gentlemen. Let this
Way to go, Nelly.
how are the webs doing? Did he clear out some of the webs with that bonfire?
He did, yeah. That's a drawing there. I can't erase that. So
I go into the bag of holding and get my shovel and start digging.
That's quitter talk, Gary.
Mr. Baloo, while I appreciate you doing this could take time. If you keep
Okay, well,
burying
you're gonna go check
everyone.
it. I'm right here. You can go check it. I will dig. All right, then I could take the shovel and we'll go up there and look first.
All right, so Nimbus is going to go up to kind of take a look at the
I never
parts
got to
that.
go.
Is there any parts that aren't on fire still, or
yeah, they're pretty well smoking. I mean, what is it that you're trying to do?
I guess just trying to see if I don't know if there's anything else besides those two bodies. So I guess another investigation.
Oh, okay. Yeah, make an investigation check.
Yeah,
Thought
we're
you meant
just
the- yeah,
we're just looking for stuff.
You can tell their bodies. It's just the way it's wrapped around them. They look like mummies almost, and how they're wrapped around. And
Sweet,
you get a
I
little
was
closer,
right,
you can
dead
almost
people.
see through, and they're like the skin is. You can see it a little taut through a thin webbing that's desiccated and sucked in.
Excellent. I will move over and attempt to cut them out.
We should probably be looking around for the Black Orchids to see if those are.
It's
Around
probably
here.
in the garden, so probably on the other side of this. I would assume somewhere in the middle there.
I would assume, but we don't know. She didn't know.
Who
so-
cut down all these trees? That's not nice.
That's funny. My son calls them orchids. So you see a bird sort of perch here. A huge
Where?
crane-like bird.
Oh, remember what she said? Evil bird. I like just point at it.
Up that.
Oh,
Oh yeah, look at those evil birds.
They do look evil.
Too bad we can't see them because it's heavy raining out.
those birds up to no good.
You can
Yes.
see huge objects, large objects. I think you can see
Even
them
in the
through
rain, I can make out that hair is.
I think one of them flies up to here and rests upon the statue. And
Okay. Bring in the birds. If you're anything like the spiders, you're gonna get it.
yeah, they're just sitting there. They're not. They're just like kind of preening themselves, poking through the feathers.
Can I? I want to do a perception check even with this weather, just to see like how big these things are.
Okay. I think you can tell that they are maybe they're large creatures. Maybe 10 feet tall, 8 feet tall. Wingspan, you got to expect
Jeez.
to be maybe 16 feet across if they stretch.
Nimbus,
wide.
you know crane, don't you?
Very large birds.
I know, like the fighting technique, but I've never used it on an actual bird,
This one
like
No, you
that
just-
bird.
Well, maybe you'll find out who's better.
sets atop there, craps on the statue.
Nice.
Just sort of. It's like looking.
Hello, bird. Do you speak common?
It just looks at you and looks around. Snaps a bug out of the air.
If it doesn't bother us, it won't bother you.
They are evil and disrespectful.
Yes. That bug was your friend?
Uh,
Is there anything on these bodies, Gary?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
You take a look at the bodies.
They
have
could
been
be
there
just
for a
looking around
long
for-
time.
The orchid.
Okay. So
Yeah,
which
make
way
a-
do we
make
want
an
to go
investigation
first?
check if you're searching for the orchid. No, you look around. You don't see anything. It's been cut down here. The garden towards the river.
There it goes.
Okay. Yeah. So Tabaxel, where do you want to search?
I guess I'm just searching in our general area.
Where you are on the left side of that little concourse over there. Okay. Yeah, you don't
In
find
these
anything over
tree
there.
areas, I guess.
Come on, everybody, let's go. Watch out for that bird, just in case. Keep an
Yeah,
eye
put
on
your
it.
put your tokens where you want to be.
This looks like a good spot to die.
You guys take that side. Hickabee and I will look over here, and we can make our way up.
Mr. Leon, where are you?
There he is.
There he is.
Right here.
Scouting ever vigil.
Tabaxel found a whole bunch of weed, but no Black Orchid.
Oh.
Oh, I thought you meant something else.
I was going to say, we could be kingpins of Chult.
Yeah. It's pretty dank.
Chult
but
probably has their own kingpins of weed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The story took a different turn.
Right? Suddenly they just didn't care anymore.
Suddenly we didn't
They
care
just
about
wanted
the
Cheetos
soul-mongering.
and Tej.
We were making millions of dollars and got... All right.
Nice and skunky stuff. So,
Just head north.
I think we just head north for. I mean, I don't know. I mean, what do you guys think? I think heading north, and
Yeah, we
then
got a good
so-
view up here.
Hickabee and Nimbus make investigation checks or perception checks, if you would, please. Ooh, yeah. Hickabee has an itchy leg. I'm sorry, Nimbus has an itchy leg. Hickabee, you notice that the concourse that runs through the center of it, there are faces set into it here and here, here and here. But you notice, Hickabee, that there are some carvings in the next to the faces, like embedded next to the faces.
Hmm.
Mhm.
That's an odd place for some script. There's
Yeah.
some.
And I
They
think
got some words over there in that water.
yeah, I think that when you look around, that the stone, it looks like the garden's maybe just flooded, and that in fact it's not a water concourse, but it used to just be a walkway. And it's
I
only a
spied
couple
my
of
little
inches
eyes.
deep.
Something over there. Higbee's
Okay,
gonna
let's go
slide
over
down
there.
and take a look.
I'll go with you, Mr. Hickabee.
Careful, it's slick.
Well, it's not really anything, but it's a word that I like.
Okay.
There's stairs over here. You can get down easy.
All right.
Yeah, but I don't know how deep it is.
It's like little deep. It's like inches.
All right. So you guys
No,
make your
easy for
way
you.
there.
You're like 17 feet tall.
That is a valid point. You are 17 feet tall.
All right.
Okay, I will go.
Everybody, stop moving when you get over towards there before I drop the trap on you.
Okay.
Nimbus, where are you?
I'm right next to
There
Hickabee.
you are. Mr. Snarn, where are you? You are where you are?
Yeah, I am where I am.
Leon, they've left you.
In there.
Okay.
Whoa! Did you see that turtle turn into a turtle? He's a master of disguise.
Okay.
What is this turtle you speak of?
Nobody.
All right. So the Western Terrace.
It's a movie.
So,
Dana Carvey.
Turtle.
so what happens is when you enter this area and you see there's definitely words, and that Snarn, you could recognize them in Old Omuan. You can't read them from where you are, but you recognize them that they're Old Omuan. But what happens is there are several creatures who pop out from the bushes. Let's see here. This guy.
Oh, these things again.
This guy. And all right.
Do you guys remember that plant thing that made these?
Yeah, you
Find
see
it
here.
and we have to kill it.
You hear it. And just this mist like falls down on everyone. So everyone within, I'll tell you who actually. Leon, Hickabee, Nimbus. Are you on top of Nimbus? Where's oh yeah, and Blue. You guys make wisdom saves, please. Okay. So Leon and Hickabee, you guys see one of the most beautiful plants you've ever seen in your entire life.
Whoa.
Oh,
I don't like new
Tabaxo,
plants
sorry.
usually.
There's Tabaxo. Tabaxo was on top of the plant. So Tabaxo will make a wisdom save.
He's a rogue, you know. He was stealthing.
Yeah.
Tabaxo too.
Tabaxo found it.
Here it is.
So
It's awesome looking.
yeah,
He was bending down to sniff it.
yeah.
He's like, "Oh, what an interesting flower! It
You
looks
thought the
kind of
bank weed
familiar."
be outside of the concourse was good, but this plant is just like beautiful, and you're drawn to it, and you just are enraptured by it. So let's roll initiative, everyone, even Snarn outside of the circle.
Yay! For freaking back to my low rolls.
Everybody, we good? Okay, Nimbus, as usual, it seems.
Yeah, I roll well and I hit well. Everything else, sucking.
I critted and I still got second on that.
I know. How'd that happen? All right. Oof. Do we have to kill the plant? Well, not in character.
So, let's see who was affected. Let's see. So it was Hickabee, Tabaxo.
And Leon.
Okay, thanks.
Me and Baloo weren't affected.
Okay,
And Snarn's not affected.
gotcha. Okay.
All right. Mr. Baloo should
Kill the flower.
kill the flower. Okay.
Hickabee, Tabaxo, and Leon look at you like, what?
Oh, shit.
How dare you?
That is why.
All right. I'm going to... I don't know how I can do with my movement. Can I make it over to here with my movement? Sorry, here. Let me...
It's a 5-foot drop into the water where I am, so it's not too bad.
I don't know if I can make it there. Sorry, I know it's like going 5 seconds. Or it's going probably slow. Sorry, I hit Q too long.
You only have to hit it once.
I'll
You
keep
hit
hitting
it.
him once. And
You don't have to hold
You
the
click
Q.
on your token, then you hit Q, and then you drag your token, and then let go of the.
Yeah, you
and
don't
then
hold
let
the
go of
Q.
no, I keep hitting it and then it doesn't do it. All right, so I'm to the left of it, which is 35. Would that be okay movement-wise there? I have 40 feet, but I'm just not sure with...
Yeah, it's only a 5-foot climb.
Okay, all right. All right, then I'm going to drop... And I'm going to go with martial arts on this instead of my... That.
Hiya!
All right. So,
And I'm going to use Fury of Blows. Because I want this thing dead as quickly as possible.
okay. So they all hit.
Nice.
16, 26, 33.
Oh, when you moved, there was a zombie underneath you.
Oh shit!
Okay.
All right, I'm just gonna stay right there for now.
Tabaxel. Nimbus, for some reason has run up and started punching the most beautiful flower you've ever seen. You, however, are only able to move closer on your turn.
To Nimbus or the flower?
I'm sorry, Tabaxel. To the flower.
I guess you can't get any closer.
So yeah,
than
I guess
that.
I'm done.
No, it sucks your brain.
That's right. Leon. Same thing. Why is Nimbus punching your favorite flower? The only thing that you on your turn is move closer to the flower.
What are you doing?
It's so pretty.
This will make sense, hopefully, if you live.
Snarn.
You punching a flower does not make sense.
Nope.
Yeah, I thought you were raised in a monastery. Don't you love beautiful things?
I love punching beautiful things and kicking them.
And biting them.
Snarn, you're not sure what's going on.
I'll shoot at this plant that they seem to be hovering around.
All right. You hit. Okay. It lights on fire, but Tabaxel and Leon are trying to put it out.
They're blowing
Carefully.
on it.
You guys are just ruining all the work that me and Mr. Snan are doing.
Pour my water skin on it.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, nice. It could be same thing. They are attacking the most beautiful thing you've ever seen in your entire life. You must move closer to
You must get closer. You must get closer.
No! What are you doing? Get out of my way, you bearded bastard! I'm gonna try and shove this creature out of the way. So, like, shove him into the water, I guess, so I can go past him.
All right. He's going to take a attack of opportunity on you.
Well, I'll get my shove first.
Mm-hmm. No, the only thing that you can do on your turn is move closer to the flower.
Oh. So I have to jump in and go around him?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
He misses.
You've
anyway.
been
Oh, A.
You've been ensorcelled.
You
I
have been.
was hitting A, it wasn't going to Q. So I'll go up there.
These dudes attack.
Okay. What do you get? 8 miss. And I guess keep climbing up. Or no, I'm going to move around.
You can get to here. Yeah.
And try and get up there. And who's attacking Leon or Tabaxel?
So you're trying to get close as you can to this thing.
Okay. That's where I'm going.
Okay.
You're like a bee,
Yeah.
and you want to pollinate with the flower. You want to play with
guy
its stamen.
Jumps down. This guy moves to here. This guy moves to here. This guy moves to here. And they attack. All right, Leon.
Leave me alone. I'm looking at the prettiest
14.
flower I've ever seen.
Miss.
Blue.
Miss.
And blue again.
Miss.
Tabaxel. Oh.
God damn it.
Take 5. 5 bludgeoning
I don't suppose I
damage.
can dodge uncannily.
Yeah?
Oh, can I?
I don't know, can you?
I don't
Well,
know.
if you,
I'm
it
looking at
depends
the
on
flower,
how
so-
the spell on him is working.
Let's see what it says.
Probably not. I'm
It
staring
just
at
did
the
5 damage.
Does it get react?
There it
I mean, I can see if it was like 30 damage or something like that. I'd be like, can I dodge and cannily?
is.
5 damage. I let it go.
Once the bulb is destroyed,
Yeah, you can
person
let it go.
remains-
Next turn,
Be
it's gonna be
charmed by
way
creature for
worse.
1 minute, charmed.
Right, watch it. Like 23.
Yeah. You'd be like, damn it, I used that already.
It says a creature charmed by a creeper can. No. A creature charmed this way can do nothing on its turn except move as
Okay.
it can to the creeper.
Yeah, so
That's fine.
its
Depends on how it
turn would
reactions,
also mean
so-
reactions too,
Yeah,
probably.
that's your turn, yeah. Fair enough. So at the end of your turn, though, you get another saving throw.
Oh, goody.
So,
Now the plant explodes and kills everyone.
Hmm.
all right.
Is this the special orchid that we want? Is it black?
It's not black, it's yellow, in fact. So I'm going to roll a, let's see. 2, 3. All right, that's Tabaxel. So this is what happens to you. It reaches
Turn
out
one of
to
those
touch you.
zombies.
13 it misses.
Yes, it misses.
Yeah, so like one vine just kind of like flicks off and tries to brush against you and misses.
Oh, did you see that? It was so cute.
Yeah, it's trying to hug you. All right, Blue.
Wow, look at that. If drops it, how much damage does the touch do? It doesn't say how much damage that does. Weird. I can't move because I will get lots of attacks of opportunity. So I am going to mace them. I will mace the one below me to the right.
Gotcha. Hit.
I hit him. 5 bludgeoning. Rolling a 1 again.
Mr. Blue, what are you doing? Do something magical and kill this plant.
The zombies, they're attacking me.
If we kill the plant, I think it kills the zombies.
I don't know. I'm keeping the zombies off of you guys. Kill it. You should be fine.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
Okay. Nimbus, you're up. You can. So you didn't roll. So at the end of your turn, you were supposed to roll. I didn't tell you. So.
And whose turn?
Nimbus's turn last time.
Oh,
No, he doesn't need to roll for what?
Save on the charm. So.
Oh, we have to roll every round?
So you're supposed to, you get
Nimbus
to do
Nimbus
it-
was unaffected.
Oh, my bad. Okay, go ahead.
yeah. Okay. All right. I'm going to keep punching the hell out of this thing.
Gotcha.
See how that goes.
Right.
Die, stupid plant. Die.
I'm going to spend another key point for Fury of Blows.
Nice.
Stupid plant.
Holy shit.
Die.
16, 24. Okay, you kill the plant.
No.
Monster.
Wait.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, all of a sudden, Hickabee, Tabaxel, and Leon, you're like, what? The charm is released,
Nimbus-
and you're like, you realize that you're ensorcellated.
Yes, you were acting like giant assholes.
Hickabee just kept saying something like he wanted to smoke it.
Yes. Feel bad. Feel bad now. After we kill these people, continue feeling bad.
Kill the zombies.
All right, Tabaxel,
Where these things come from?
All right.
you rub your eyes clear, and you recognize.
From the plants. I mean, my pants.
I'll spin around and hit this guy up here. And I still can't get new weapons to work on my list, so I'm going to have to use other weapons instead. The ones I've already got up here. So, here's an attack with the Vicious Scimitar.
All right, cool.
So
It's going to say
vicious.
short bow. And it's a 10. Or 11, actually.
All right.
And it's going to miss.
Northeast or
Yay.
east?
Oh, the diagonal one here. This guy right here.
That's a hit.
Oh, nice.
The zombies.
Mhm.
They're easy to
They have no armor.
hit. Yeah. They're like easy. They don't even dodge. They just stand there and let you hit them. What they are is persistent.
He's very upset. Tobacco, you're done?
So that was 10 points.
Okay. Yep. Oh,
So I'm gonna grab my.
There we go.
So I'm gonna grab my short sword and swing at the one near me.
Nice.
yeah. They
Good
both
job.
hit.
Slick slack.
Okay.
And I'll stay there.
All right. And Snarn. Cautiously away. So weird to Ryan's character being that far away, but I'll have to deal with it.
What about it?
That's
I
only
said-
30 feet, like across the room.
I'm so weird to. It's weird to me that your character is that far away. I'm used to Nurg being like next to everything.
Oh.
Okay. I guess I will.
I guess he was the barbarian, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why are you
I'll
such?
firebolt that guy.
Why are you such a chicken shit?
All right.
My-
That's what he really meant to say.
Yep. You
All
hit.
right.
You hit. Holy
Ooh.
shit.
Nice.
Okay. Yeah. Flame erupts around him.
That's it.
That dude is on fire.
And he can be.
Whoa, Nelly. Shoot the one. Move my token instead. The one to the left of Leon.
Okay.
Oop, wrong. Yeah. Boom. This 12 hit.
12 hits.
The zombie. And he's next
He-
to it.
he's
And, oh.
Oh, he gets his roll though, doesn't he?
Mm-hmm. You shoot him again.
Next. The one next to Baloo.
All right.
Pew, pew.
Yep.
10 misses. I'm going to
Nope.
precision.
10 hits.
Boom. Oh.
Yeah, they're eights.
Okay. Oh.
9.
14 damage.
Yep. All right. Cool.
They're old school zombies. They just sit there and walk and keep.
Mm-hmm.
They're
Yeah.
kind of like
Doesn't hurt 'em.
Jason Voorhees.
Yeah. Right. Cool. So the zombies
That's our
attack.
ringtone.
All right. Cool.
Yeah, it's my turn.
They pile on Blue.
Yay! Come bring it.
'Cause they
I love you too.
Jason Voorhees. All these 3 attacks.
That's right.
Blue.
You missed them all.
I think they hit it's just like clank, clank, clank. You know,
Yeah, that's right.
Just can't get through.
They're just clawing at my armor, and I'm like, oh, they smell like flowers.
and they do, and you see
My
like,
nose is up in the air, trying to get out of there. Like these
Yeah.
dink.
You see like vein, like some of the like vines and stuff growing down their arms. And Blue, yeah, assailed by yellow musket zombies.
You are not worth my time, but I shall do it. Swing. Same one I hit last time
Mhm.
for 5 more points. Ka-thunk.
Which guy? I forgot. Southeast.
Bottom right.
Okay, yeah. That's a hit.
I'm rolling ones for damage like every freaking time.
Mhm.
I think my thing's broken.
Kumas. That's it.
All right.
Nimbus.
Nimbus is with this tree. What's my speed? Because in order to get these guys, I'd have to jump over this thing. So I don't know how tall off the ground it is.
Yeah, it's just you can go. It's like this guy's not here anymore, and you can move through your companion space.
Oh, okay. Well then, I'm just gonna slide over here And
Just can't
Oh,
get
you're
your
doing
turn.
something nasty to Tabaxo.
stop that.
I will if you will. Oh, look at that. Critting people up in here.
Okay.
And
What a shitty roll for a
10
crit,
hits.
though.
I know. Leave it alone. And then for my bonus action, I will disengage and kind of go over here.
All right. Tobacco. You just saw Nimbus run in, bloodied the guy's nose, and take off.
Popped him right behind it. It just went.
I left him for you, sir.
Thanks. I'll draw the other scimitar. And I'm gonna vicious scimitar the guy in front of me
Oh, yes.
Is it
with
hit?
an 11.
11's a hit.
There's that. That's gonna be 9 plus sneak attack now.
He's dead.
Yay!
Aww. You killed him.
Sorry.
Yeah.
He just wanted a hug.
Good.
Well, he's not gonna get one.
High five instead.
And then I'll take a step forward. And that, can I use my bonus attack on a separate
Yep.
guy?
I
Okay,
think so.
I'll do that then with the offhand scimitar. 11.
That's a hit.
2. It's 2.
You give
No,
him
it's
it-
1. This is the offhand scimitar.
That's right.
Well, it's. Aren't you
Still use a.
using the.
Different scimitar.
It's-
Oh, okay.
Oh. I thought he was using the Yoako as the offhand.
You.
oh no, I forgot about that.
Yeah, he's got a bad hangnail now.
He's got a bad hang now.
Cool. Leon.
All right. I'm gonna step back up here and take a shot to the one to the bottom.
Oh,
right
you guys
of-
are in trouble now. He's gonna shoot you with his super arrows.
Pull out a nice green arrow.
That's what we call you now. You are Green Arrow.
And you can like feel it reform behind you. Yeah. Yeah, you kill the guy. Just like before.
Yeah, good shot.
He's blasted in the water. And you feel like the warmth on your back. Something about the quiver. Leon. I'm sorry, Snorn.
You're slowly turning into an elf.
I guess I'll take a firebolt at the last guy there.
All right.
Pew pew.
You hit?
Wow, everyone's rolling 1 for the die on damage. Or at least 1 die.
He's still up. Finish him.
I'll make his head explode. Oh, jeez.
So
Ew, I got zombie guts all over me.
you say it, then you do it. Yeah. The
Jesus.
zombie's head explodes.
Going so slow. There we go.
Oh, good. The blood went the wrong way, or the right way. That's the exit wound.
Yeah,
There
it's
it goes.
disgusting. He is dead.
The graphics in this plane is so good.
And you can definitely see that there are carvings next to each face in the wall here. And I think we should wrap it up here. It's already 9 o'clock.
Sounds good to me.
Oh,
Yeah.
jeez.
In the battle.
You gotta hit the road.
That works.
Yeah, you guys got here. Maybe take a short rest after, and then I'll shoot the XP out via Discord.
Sweet.
Okay.
So,
I gotta close out and hit the road.
wow, what a great upgrade for you guys, for us as a party too. Those magic weapons will help immensely.
Yeah, especially if I can get him to work. Can someone look at my sheet? For some reason, I cannot get new weapons to work on my thing. I tried refreshing Roll20 and everything.
That's because Gary is trying to kill you. I don't know if you do that.
No, I didn't know.
Not yet.
Yeah. He enjoys giving the weapons. He just doesn't like people using them.
Well, if he doesn't want us to have the weapons anymore, he'll just throw a rust monster at us and everything else.
Right.
Vicious Scimitar, slashing.
Good night, Sam.
That didn't roll.
See? And it's blank. For me, it's blank where it says attack and damage.
Where are you entering it in? Are you entering it on your character sheet?
Yeah, I drag and dropped it from the thing. I tried typing it in manually. Anything I try doesn't work.
I don't know. I'll mess with it this weekend if you can't figure it out and see. That's weird.
Can anyone else put new weapons on there? Is it a bug or something?
I don't know. Let's see. I'll put short sword. Short sword. Mine worked. Let's see. I didn't. Yeah. Let's see. Boom. Bam. Short sword worked fine.
What the fuck?
Can I put vicious on it? Will that automatically do that?
Well, I even tried dragging a rapier over to use that and just renamed it. It didn't work.
It worked.
Oh, that works. What'd you do?
I just typed short sword vicious.
No, Gary's got something on my sheet that came up.
Ooh, look at that. Oh, when you click it does really weird shit.
Yeah, but it doesn't add the +1.
Didn't, yeah.
Well, what if you go inside the guts of it and add just +1 to it?
I'm about to. Let's see if that works. There we go.
Bitchin'.
Yeah, it should work.
No, aren't you using the Waxel as your offhand too? So.
Yeah, that's another one that's not working.
Yeah, that's not in the compendium, so...
Yeah, so you would have to just make it another scimitar or something and then just write it in the notes.
I dropped in a rapier, I think.
Oh, okay.
And then I renamed it.
Let's see here.
But rapier isn't a light weapon, is it?
No, but you just go.
It has to be
stuff. It doesn't have a.
Well, I guess it doesn't matter, but I mean, you should just make it another scimitar. A scimitar is a die 8 too, isn't it?
No, 6.
Okay.
What's a die 8?
Rapier.
So the Yukawa is what now?
You originally said it was a die 8 +1, light melee weapon, or simple melee weapon.
Right.
And it was piercing, I think.
Yeah.
Hey, Nimbus.
Yeah.
What have you been up to, bro?
Nothing. Just,
How was PAX East?
it was good. I was going to tell you, I didn't get over to that, what do you call it, to get that thing for you, so I
it's fine.
apologize.
No biggie. It was just if you did, he did. If you didn't, he didn't.
No. I was trying to get over there. It was insane. I mean, we got
yeah,
there.
I'm sure.
It was just packed. It was cool. Like,
It was packed.
Patch was
PAX.
packed.
thank you. Yes. It was it was cool, but like, I think if you went and you were just gonna play video games at everything, you really dug it. But I was just like looking for more D&D stuff, and there wasn't a ton.
It's not a gaming. It's a video game convention. So.
Yeah, that's so. Like, I guess in Philly, there's a place called PAX Unplugs, and that's where the D&D stuff tends to go, because it's all like board games and table.
Have you ever been to Gen Con?
I have not.
Oh, I got to go in 2014.
Yeah.
Oh, it was amazing, dude. Amazing. My buddy brought me, and he there's this thing called True Dungeon. You guys ever hear of it?
No.
So True Dungeon is where they section off a big part of the convention area and they build a dungeon, a live action dungeon, and they have actors and mechanical things and all kinds of stuff.
Hello?
And you get
sorry, I thought I lost you.
And then what you get is these little coins, these wooden coins, and the wooden coins have like things like +1 on them, or a +1 sword, or a potion of healing. It is crazy cool. And basically, you get a group, and you go in there, and you're basically a party, and you pick your class and everything like that, and you go with the sword. You know, if you have a +1 sword with you, you can use the little +1 sword. And what you do is you slide. There's like these little wooden discs, and like to hit with things, it's like shuffleboard.
Oh wow.
So you put your little token on top of like the little disc, the heavy disc, and you slide it across the table on like a shuffleboard to see how you hit and stuff like that. And that's how you roll your attacks and spells. And it's a lot of fun. And there's like puzzles and stuff, and there's things that you actually do. So like there's one spot where you had to be super quiet, or it caused a cave in, and then someone actually said something, and giant rocks crushed them.
Well, they had a kind of a cool thing that someone had one of the places that was selling stuff had basically built almost like a coliseum, like a fighting gladiator coliseum for D&D.
Nice.
And you could walk up, and they would give you a random character sheet, and you could pick a mini, and you could go in, and then basically it was like a free-for-all fight with like 6 other people who were around the thing. And I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. Yeah, it was good. Like I said, it just wasn't my thing. I mean, I like video games, but I guess I'm just not going to sit down and play like.
So you want a gaming convention? You can go there and you can play like whatever it used to be called Living City, the D&D version of whatever.
Yeah, and I mean they had tons of tables set up where people were like playing.
Mm-hmm.
But even that, I was like, I was. It sounds crazy, but I was a little weirded out. These people don't even know each other and just sitting around playing, and I'm like,
yeah, no,
this is
good.
crazy. What the hell's going on?
I used to be the part of the RPGA, and I used to go around and play. It's called Living City, and you would go around, and they would have basically you would play in modules, and they would have certs, and they still have that. I think they have that for Pathfinder, and they have it for D&D now. I forgot what it's called. It's all the one shots that you can do, and they have them at different conventions and stuff. And you can go there, and you basically you have a pre-made character, or a character that you made per their rules, and you level up through their experience. So like if you do the module, it says you get X amount of experience.
So is that like Adventure League stuff? Or
Yeah,
no?
like Adventure League.
Okay.
I think that's a new D&D one, right?
Yeah, because I've heard of Adventure League. Because there's a couple gaming stores just over the line in New Hampshire, and they were like, "Oh, they do Adventure League."
So what used to happen is you would be sitting around the table, and after it was all over, everyone would vote on who role played the best.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
And
that.
And then at the end of it, like whoever got the highest score would get the pick of the certs. So if there was like a +1 sword and a never-ending mug of ale, those kind of magic items, and you would get a cert, you would get a little certificate that came with